Information often only has value when we share it. However, we would like to maintain control over who we share it with. Cryptshare enables you to exchange confidential data spontaneously with any internal or external contact. You can send and receive messages and files of any size in an encrypted and traceable way. For your contacts, no user account, software installation, license, or certificate is required. Communication takes place via an easy-to-use web app which can be completely adapted to your corporate design. Security is provided by easily exchangeable one-time keys or our quick technology, which makes passwordless use very easy. Recipients can integrate files and messages into their own email system where they can continue working on them seamlessly. For your employees, Cryptshare can be integrated into your email system and used comfortably, for example, from Microsoft Outlook or HCL Notes. Systems that create or process files can also be connected to Cryptshare and thus exchange data confidentially. A powerful policy engine allows you to adapt the behavior of the system precisely to your specific use cases. Cryptshare reliably supports you in the exchange of confidential data and thus in the adhering to compliance guidelines such as GDPR or CCPA. Test Cryptshare and see for yourself how easy secure communication can be. Cryptshare offers a variety of options to provide the appropriate level of protection and traceability for sensitive data on its journey from A to B. In practice, however, too many options can overwhelm users. Cryptshare's email classification is one way to make it easy for users to pick the right choice. Based on classifications that you can define for your company, users can make the right choice with just one click. Up to 25 different classifications can be created. You can assign each classification level a name, description, and color of your choice. It is best to create classifications that make it easy for your users to select the right one, for example, public, internal, and confidential. You can also choose classifications that are more descriptive and closer to the user's area of application, for example, salary information, application, or job profile. You can use the same classifications company-wide, or even create different classification sets for each individual user. The selected classification affects various Cryptshare options, for example whether only file attachments or also the message is sent encrypted, which notification options are available for sender and recipient, or which password options are available, for example sending via text message with an automatically generated password or sending without a password. Furthermore, you can use classifications to control to which group of recipients the data can be sent. Often enough, an incorrect email address is selected or confirmed by autocomplete, creating the risk of sensitive information falling into the wrong hands due to carelessness. Cryptshare protects your users and thus your company from this not merely embarrassing but also potentially expensive error. However, the correct handling of sensitive information is not solely a technical issue. Beyond the pure transmission of data, it is also important that users understand what level of security should be applied to the transmitted information. Cryptshare therefore provides the sender with instructions on how to handle the respective information. These instructions can also be displayed in the message text on the recipient side, regardless of the email system the recipient uses. In addition, a tag on the selected classification can be placed in the subject line, so that the classification is already visible in the email overview. By setting a piece of hidden information in the email header, the classification can be included in the email in a way that allows for it to be evaluated by other systems. These systems can then recognize the classification and subsequently decide how to deal with the email, for example with regard to archiving or indexing the contents. Email classification thus make an important contribution to more ease of use and more security as well. Handling keys is one of the biggest challenges in the world of security solutions. It is crucial that the right person has control over the right key. At the same time, however, encryption should not cause any major difficulties regarding password handling. Cryptshare offers easy-to-use and easy-to-understand encryption options that also provide a high level of security. For each communication process between sender and recipient, a one-time key is generated, which protects the data on the server until the recipient has received it. For spontaneous communication with changing contact partners, This one-time key is derived from a one-time password. The sender can enter the one-time password when providing the data or have the system generate it. Certain quality requirements for the password must be met, which can be set by the administrator. When they click on the automatically delivered download link to retrieve the respective transfer, the recipient needs the same password. There are different ways to exchange the password between sender and recipient. One way is to arrange the password prior to data transfer, for example during a personal conversation or a telephone call or by letter. This procedure is very secure, but hardly allows for spontaneous use. If the mobile phone number of the recipient is known, Cryptshare for Outlook can automatically send the password to the recipient via text message. Even if the recipient receives a transfer but does not know the password, the phone number of the sender is also transmitted, so the recipient can contact the sender and ask for it. Another option, which is very easy to use but offers a lower level of security, is sending transfers without delegating a password. In such cases, the system automatically generates its own password and uses it for the encryption of data. This password is sent as a part of the download link to the recipient. With just one click, the recipient can then retrieve the data, no password typing necessary. While this method does not provide additional security if the message is intercepted, it offers the same level of protection as all other encryption options in cases where the server is being attacked. This is where the data for each instance of communication is stored encrypted with its own unique 256-bit AES key. Neither the passwords nor the keys are stored by the system. Aside from spontaneous communication with changing contact partners, Cryptshare also offers very simple ways to communicate frequently and securely with regular contact partners. Cryptshare's quick technology automates the use of one-time passwords for users, so that in the end they can effectively work without passwords. To set up a quick connection between two communication partners, a one-time password is used for the first communication only. Just the option that activates the quick connection has to be selected and you are good to go. From this point forward, Cryptshare automatically generates a different one-time password for each transfer between the two communication partners within the quick connection. The receiving system can derive and apply this password automatically, so that users no longer have to deal with entering passwords for encryption or decryption. This works in the browser as well as in our email integration, on stationary computers as well as on mobile devices. Thus, Cryptshare ensures maximum security for ad hoc communication with changing contact partners and for regularly recurring communication. Compared to standard procedures such as SMIME and PGP, setting up secure connections is extremely quick and easy. Not only your employees, but also some of your systems generate sensitive data and large files that need to be exchanged securely with recipients outside or inside your enterprise. Often the only choice for delivery is between the fast and cheap but insecure email route or the secure but slow and expensive delivery via regular mail. Cryptshare offers the possibility to deliver files of any size in a secure, traceable and, if required, ad hoc way to any recipient. There are different ways to connect third-party systems to the Cryptshare server, which then takes over the delivery of the generated files to the desired recipients. The simplest way to connect can be done with the command line tool Cryptshare Robot. Here, the files are stored temporarily on a drive by the generating system and processed by a script using Cryptshare Robot to upload the files to the Cryptshare server. Our Java and .NET interfaces offer a deeper integration. They allow Cryptshare functionalities to be fully integrated into the user interface of your application. User interactions, for example for password entry or the selection of notification options, can be integrated into the application, and feedback from the Cryptshare server can be displayed directly as well. But automation is not limited to the sending of files. Even if you have systems that receive and process files from external senders, Cryptshare is a suitable solution for automating these processes. The combination of both options also allows machine-to-machine communication for the exchange of files between two systems. Using a Microsoft bundle can be great if all your communications are with other business partners who also use Microsoft tools. But secure business communications often fail if your communication partners don't use the same tools, or if partners have selected other technologies. With Cryptshare, email encryption is easy, direct, convenient, and inexpensive, regardless of your correspondence choices. Secure file exchange for files of any size is possible directly from your Outlook email interface to whomever needs them. Sharing files to or from external communication partners securely is just like handling a regular mail. No special licenses, no special infrastructure, and no complicated setup is needed. Your data can be stored in the cloud of your choice or in your DMZ, whichever is the most cost-effective, convenient, and controllable for you. Cryptshare is now also available on Microsoft Azure. With Cryptshare, you get a solution that has been designed to be as easy as possible for users, that solves the key issues, and is affordable. Thank you for watching. For more information, contact us on cryptshare.com.